this is Rich with Picopros.com. I'm taking a look at the AAXA P4X Pico Projector. It's a really nice projector in a small package. It packs a whopping 80 lumens, so it's a very bright projector for its size. And what I'm going to do for you right now is a bit of a hardware overview. So I'll explain some of the ports, some of the buttons that are on the projector, and then I'll show you how to connect to a laptop and how to connect to a smartphone that does composite video out. So, looking at the projector, it's a very nice size. If I were to compare it to something such as an iPod, let's take out an iPod and I'll show you what it looks like. So if you're familiar with the size of an iPod, here it is. So it's not much bigger, about an inch wider than the iPod and about an inch and a half longer than the iPod. This is an iPod Touch 3rd generation. So that you can get an idea of how big it is, with the iPod. Okay, the material is a soft matte finish. It has a very nice grip on it. It doesn't seem to attract very much fingerprints. It's really soft. It's a nice projector to hold. So, going over the top of the device here, there's some logoing. We have a P4X logo. On the left hand side there's just this setting icon. That's not a button or anything, but we do have some buttons towards the 25% side from the left hand side. But anyway, we have an OK button. We have 4 arrows for navigation. We have a power button and a back button, and up here on the top right we have a focus wheel. This is an LED based DLP by Texas Instruments, so it does require a focus with the focus wheel. Okay, so these arrows are meant for the in-screen menus when you turn the projector on, which we'll display in another review. So you'll use these arrows to go up, down through the menu settings. You'll click the OK button to make a selection, and you'll use this back button just to go back. So it's pretty easy to pick up. It's not too complicated, so it is an easy projector to just turn on and start using. Power button right there, and that's basically it. So again, nice finish, and just here on the top of this device would be your navigation area. Now, I have the tripod on here, so I'm going to take that off for a second. Okay, so looking at the back of the device, there's 2 input ports. One is for USB. There's an included USB dongle. So here it is right here. So AAXA will provide this dongle. You'll just plug that into the port there, and on the other side you can do a USB thumb drive. So you can load up your videos, photos on the thumb drive, and you can display them through this projector. And you're going to want to use either the thumb drive or some other storage device, because the AAXA P4X does not have onboard memory, so you can't store anything on the projector. It does have an internal battery. It's mobile. The battery lasts for about 8 hours, I believe. I will confirm that on the AAXA website and make any corrections if I have to. But anyway, we have the HDMI input, and then you may not notice them, but there are 2 LEDs here. One is just to the left hand LED is just to indicate that the projector is on, and then the second LED will turn red while the projector is charging, and it will turn green when the projector is finished charging. There's some cutouts here, and these are just for exhaust. So it's for air cooling. This projector does have an internal fan, so it keeps the projector nice and cool. As far as the fans go, it's nice and quiet. Some people get a little leery on fan noise. I didn't notice a lot of noise coming out of this projector. It's pretty quiet, and it does stay pretty cool. Turning it around to the other side, there's really nothing on this side, just some more cutouts for exhaust. The front of the projector features the actual projector on the left hand side here. You have a little logoing for Texas Instruments DLP. The AAXA logo on the right hand side. Just a lot of more cutouts to let all that hot air out. It keeps the projector really nice and cool. And on the front of the device there is an SD port, so you can load up your micro SD card with photos, videos, whatever you might have, and load them onto the projector. So you can use your smartphone to take photos and videos, take the SD card out of your smartphone, pop it in, and you're ready to go, really. Okay, so turning around to this last side, you have this headphone jack icon. This is for outputting audio. So you can connect the projector to an external sound system if you wanted. So you can get some really nice sound through that way. There is an onboard sound or speaker. It's not super great. We haven't seen really good speaker systems inside Pico projectors, but there is an internal speaker if you don't have anything to play audio from. So it is an option. There's an AV import. So this would be how you're going to connect your composite video. There's a VGA port that will allow you to connect through your laptop. And there is an AC adapter port, so that's where you would plug in your charger. Okay, so again, it's a mobile projector, so it does have an internal battery. You can use the projector while it's plugged into the wall. According to the AAXA website, you'll get the 80 lumens when it's plugged into the wall, and you will get 50 lumens when it's not connected to a power source. So when you're running off the battery, you'll generally get 50 lumens. When you're plugged into the wall, you'll get the 80 lumens. Okay, so that takes care of the overview. So what I want to do real quick, since we've done that, is I'm going to put the tripod on, and I'm going to show you how to connect this projector to a laptop. Okay, so I'm going to quickly prop up my projector there. Okay. Okay, just bear with me for a quick sec. Okay, so I have my laptop here. Right? Now on my laptop right here I have a VGA output. I do have HDMI output on this laptop, so I would be able to connect through an HDMI cable. I do not have an HDMI cable, and you will not get one included in the P4X box. What is included as an alternative is the VGA cable. So this comes with the P4X, and on one end there's a small looks like a proprietary type of connector, and that is going to go into one side of the P4X. So let me just plug this into the P4X. Okay. And I'm going to take the other side and I'm just going to connect that to my laptop. Okay. So it looks like my laptop recognized that there's another video or display source. So I'm going to power on the projector. This projector powers up really quickly. So there you have a splash screen. Let me see if I could maybe get that a little bit better for you. Okay, so I don't really need the laptop anymore. I mean, I think you get the idea. I'll keep it there. Okay, so when you turn the projector on, there's a screen that shows you some of the options or different ways that you can display your content from the Pico projector. So I'm using this on a laptop, so I'm going to click the VGA connector. I just highlight it, click the OK button on the projector, and instantly I am displaying my laptop. And that's pretty much it. Now on your laptop settings, you can actually set this projector up to extend the desktop. You can duplicate the desktop. You can show desktop only on 1 or 2. So it's as if you had another monitor. So, and you can browse the web. So that's how to connect it to your laptop. So it's very, very simple to connect to a laptop. Now, let me show you how to connect it to a smartphone. Okay. So let me get the laptop out of the way there. I have my smartphone over here. Okay, now let me go back to the main screen on the P4X. So we're back at the main screen where you can make your selection on input. Okay, so I just have this is just an Android smartphone, and I have a special cable that I connect to my Android smartphone, and that allows me to do composite video out from the smartphone. Okay, now the AAXA P4X does have a cable. It almost looks like a headphone jack. You plug that into one side. Okay. And on the receiving end, there's the composite video, so I can connect it through there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start playing the video on my smartphone. So I'm not sure if you can make that out or not, but my smartphone is playing video. And then when I go to my composite video selection, you'll see that it's playing my smartphone content. So it's that simple. And there you have it. Okay, so I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to go back to the main screen. And that's pretty much it for the P4X for now. We're going to do a little bit of a detailed display review. So we'll do a couple real world scenarios in light setting, dark setting, but for the most part this was a hardware overview, give you an idea of what the projector looks like in terms of size, some of the buttons that you would expect on the projector, that sort of thing. So if you do have any questions on the P4X, don't hesitate to contact Picopros.com. Look forward to hearing your comments, questions, stuff like that, and we're happy to help. Alright, this has been Rich at Picopros.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.